Hello everybody to another video of Dragon Ball Fighters. It's your boy Sukinode, and today we're going to go over some of our basic defensive options and a little bit more of the miscellaneous stuff that I didn't go over in past videos. So we're going to start off with just blocking. Now in a 2D fighter, to block, you're just going to hold back. Now I have the computer set to block so you can just see what it looks like. And this is all just holding back, basically holding the button away from your opponent. So on the right side of the screen with Gotenks, it will be holding right, and on the left side of the screen with Majin Buu, it will be holding left. Now you block both standing and you block crouching, so you can block low and you block high. This is important because only some attacks can be blocked high or low. So you have to alternate when someone is going in on you or attacking you and you are defending against them. A good example of that is the overhead smash that I showed you in the offensive video. Now, let's set our enemy settings. So he should be guarding down. Oh, give me just a second. Don't switch. There we go. Alright, so still guarding low. But as you can see, the overhead smash cannot be guarded against while you're crouching and blocking. You can only guard it while standing. And let me show you that. So standing. And now he can guard it. But since he's standing guarding, he cannot guard the lows. So you have to get used to switching between the two. Now, the next thing I'll show you is what we call the Z Reflect. It is basically an ability to basically reflect an attack. The attack will do no damage, it will not land, it will also force the character back or negate the attack altogether. Now, this is good for stopping consecutive ki blasts. It's also good for deflecting even supers, actually. And it can deflect physical hits as well. So we'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. And that's what the motion looks like, what Gotenks is doing. So let's see if I can time this. There you go. And it just bounces the ki blast away. Now, if he misses the timing, the ki blast will hit as normal, as you can see. So you have to time it, and the window can be tight. Now, this also stops physical hits and will push your opponent away, as you can see. Oh. Yep. Once again, it pushed me away from him. This is a good way to get pressure off of you, but be aware that a more advanced player, and as you also become more advanced, you will find ways around that. So it is not guaranteed to give you the space you want just because you deflect one attack. Now, also, this reflects supers, so let's see if I can show you that. See, it just deflected my switch in. Actually, I am not going to be able to time this right with Broly. I'm not going to be able to time it right with any of them. So we'll save that for just, and you'll probably see it in fight videos that I put out and other footage. But you can deflect supers with this. I've seen it done. Now, next is our guard cancel. And what a guard cancel is when you are blocking your opponent's attacks, you will press forward and one of your assist buttons. And that will bring in that assist character while that opponent is attacking. And let's see how that looks. Oops, I messed up. And there you go. Now, next I will go over Sparking Blast. Sparking Blast is that yellow thunderbolt under your character's health bar that's flashing up at the top. Now, when you use this, what it does is it makes you do more damage and it regenerates your blue health. And it does it at a rapid rate. It has three stages. The first stage is if you have all three characters. The second stage is if you only have two characters left. And the final stage is when you only have one character left. So it actually gets more powerful the less characters you have on your team. So if you lose one or two characters and you activate it, it's going to be more powerful than if you activate it with only one character. And let's show you the activation. That's what it looks like. And as you can see, Majin Buu has a red aura around him. Uh, so let's take some damage on Majin Buu. We will activate Sparking Blast, and you can see how it regenerates the blue health. Okay. And you can see how rapidly Majin Buu's blue health starts to recover. And I'll also do a little bit more damage. As I said, it is more powerful the fewer characters you have left on your team. It's kind of a comeback mechanic, but it can also be used as a damage power up to increase the amount of sorry, increase the amount of damage you do in certain combos or in combos overall, which can turn some combos that, let's say, only do 50% damage into combos that do 55% damage or 60% damage. There are even some characters while in Sparking Blast that can 0 to 100 or 100 to 0 kill another character while in Sparking Blast. So it can be a very powerful offensive and defensive option. Next, we will go over your Vanish attack. And Vanish attack is once again one of those mechanics that is both offensive and defensive. Now, it does use a bar of your super meter. So let's power ourselves up. And to do it, you will press triangle and circle. And it just makes you rapidly switch sides. It's basically like a teleport. Now, this can be used to get yourself out of a corner. It can be used to give yourself room from an opponent's attacks. It can also be used to initiate attacks and start a combo off of if your opponent isn't expecting it. Now, I'm going to go over your assists. Now, assists, as you can see in the top left for my team, currently in assist mode are Broly and Android 21. Now, their corresponding buttons are L1 and L2. Broly being L1 and Android 21 being L2. When you press them, they come out and they do an assist attack. Well, she switched in, but that's fine. Now, that's the other thing that an assist button does. It switches your other character in, and you do that by holding the button down and switches them in. Now, if you look up in the top left again, Android 21's portrait is slowly filling up, and now she's available as an assist again once it's fully lit up. And the portrait will darken and you will see the bar slowly start to fill up. It's actually fairly quick, but you'll never feel like it's quick enough in an actual fight. Uh, um, and that's how all your assists work. Now, when you use your assist, you can also use it in a number of other ways. Now, your assist can also be brought in when you're doing a super attack, and your corresponding assist will do their super attack as well. So let's power up, and I'll show you that. Let's take him off guard. And we'll bring in Broly. Oh, I missed the window. So we'll bring in Broly this time. And Broly will do his super. Now, you can even do this with your level 3 supers. And each character has a level 1 and a level 3 super attack. Now, as you saw, Broly's level 1 came out, and then I was able to do Majin Buu's level 3 in conjunction. And that was basically by doing the quarter circle back motion with his assist button, and the game will do his level 3. And if you just press the assist button, he would have come out and done his level 1. Now, when assist, you also have what is called a Z change, and it's just a quicker assist. Like before, to assist normally, we hold down the assist button. To assist quickly, we press forward the corresponding assist button, and the change will be much quicker. As you can see, that was a much faster change. Once again, much faster than just holding down the button. Now, we were talking about the Sparking Blast earlier, and that corresponds to this as the health gauge recovery. Now, one of the reasons you would switch a character out is because they get so hurt, you want to let them regenerate some of their health. And there are 3 types of health. There is your yellow health, which is just your normal health. There's red health, and if you saw that, let's show you again. See how the yellow bar goes to red and then blue? So red health is health you cannot regenerate. Blue health is health that you can regenerate, but you can only regenerate it while in assist mode. So let's have Android 21 do some damage. And as you can see, now the black part of the bar is health I cannot regenerate. And then I have a amount of blue health. Switch in Android 21, and if you look at Majin Buu's portrait in the top left, his blue health is regenerating, and he gets that health back. And that's why you would switch in and out. And that's also why Sparking Blast can be so powerful because it rapidly regenerates the blue health while your character is selected, not when they're in assist. So they're regenerating while they're fighting.